Good morning. We're back for the weekend. Happy Saturday. Uh, we're gonna get right into some Zero Escape BLR as we hit our first ending and second ending, technically speaking. Um, to give a little bit of context to where we are, we have we started out going out with I said going out with Tenmyoji. Going into the first escape room with Tenmyoji. And then after we completed it, our first choice was to betray him in the AB game. And then from there, we got our endings for Quark in our next escape game. We did both betray and ally with him. The ally case, everyone ended up dying, which was very interesting, and we're not really sure why. It seems like something with Radical 6 with Radical 6 seems like it maybe makes the victim a little bit delusional, very tired, very woozy at first. And excuse me. And then soon after that they go completely insane and they look for a way to kill themselves if they can, and a lot of it, and that was accomplished with a scalpel in that ending where everyone died. Everyone just killed themselves with a scalpel, basically. And what we're seeing right now, that's what we saw with Quark originally as well. He tried to kill himself with a scalpel and was all woozy as well. So that was the ally with Quark ending. Everyone died. And then when we betrayed Quark and we tried to escape, we had 9 points and we tried to escape the game, but everyone held us back because it was kind of a mean thing to do to betray a kid who is literally unconscious and couldn't do anything about it. And so we tried to escape, everyone held us back, but Clover was able to get out. And some things we were able to learn were about Clover and Alice's past and how they're both a part of a government organization, of course, naturally, is very anime, and I think it's called SIOS. I don't know what it stands for. I don't remember what it stands for, but a lot of the kids of pretty much everyone, a lot of the kids from the first escape game are there. Kids who are telepaths, basically, who can communicate through the morphogenetic fields from the first game. Very dank stuff. Very dank stuff. And so yeah, Alice is Clover's commander, basically. That's what we learned about their past. And then yeah, we didn't get out, so we all died, except Clover, supposedly. Okay, so so we went back to Tenmyoji, the AB game with Tenmyoji, and then we chose ally. And I assumed that Tenmyoji was gonna still be allied, but he ended up betraying us, which is really fascinating because I thought only our actions were gonna change. I didn't realize that the character's actions would change as well, which makes it pretty fascinating. So yeah, so let's get, now that we have some context. Oh yeah, okay. So we found an SD card, a memory card with a bunch of with supposedly stuff on it. I don't actually know, but we're about to check out what's on it. So I'm excited for it. And good morning, Shane. Good morning, Arrow. Hope you're both doing well. Hope your weekends are starting off nice and relaxing. Um, I played some Melee this morning, as I do, I guess, and it was just a really good time. I matched up with this guy, this Falco player, and we just had a really good session. And I was clearly better because I was winning like the vast majority of the games, but you know, he was definitely like a good sport about it. A lot of the times when you're better than someone and they finally win a game, they'll just quit out on you immediately. Just be like, I got the last laugh. But this guy, whenever he would win, he would just keep playing as if nothing happened, and yeah, we would kind of go back and forth with me winning most of them. It was a good time. I want to show off some clips from the session we had, but I don't know if I should. I got some good stuff. I got some good combos, that's for sure. But some stuff I just could not finish either. Man, some combos I just couldn't finish. Because I refuse to, like... I just always extend the combo. I never finish it. I just keep going until it's hard. I can't really extend it any further. Alright, let's get right back into it. Alright, right here, we are about to see what is on this memory card on this screen. Let's go. Why stop the combo when you could keep comboing? Calculated. It's true, but eventually then you just stop comboing because you can't, unfortunately. I slid the card into the slot next to the screen. No sooner had I done so than an image of a waveform popped up on the screen.
Is there an audio file on here? Why don't we turn up the volume a bit?
Luna tapped a few things on the screen, and a bar began to move across the screen. Before long, a voice drifted out of the speakers.
This is Control. How's it going over there? Bet you missed the sound of my voice, huh? Well, I gotta be honest. It's getting pretty lonely over here, too.
I'm trying to think whose voice this is, because I bet this is a voice from the first game. Remember, I think Junpei's missing from the first game, and also the two people who started the game are also missing, Akane and Santa. I think they're all missing, and this could be Junpei. It doesn't sound like Santa's voice. Though, I guess they're older. No, it's only a year after the game. Okay. I want to figure out who it is, but I don't think I'll be able to.
Feeling kind of like Howling at the Moon, Lone Wolf style.
That doesn't sound like something Junpei would say.
Speaking of which, I'm looking at it right now. The old girl is beautiful. Never seen a moon this full. And that color. Tonight's that eclipse, remember? What a way to end 2028, huh? The moon's this amazing red. If it wasn't so beautiful, it'd be kind of ominous.
It could be both, right?
Wish you guys could see it too, but... sorry, forgot. You're supposed to be on Mars, aren't you?
Whoa.
So, how are Phobos and Deimos looking right now?
Okay, this is probably something in our solar system called Phobos and Deimos, and I have no idea what they are.
Sure hope I'll get to look up at them someday, too.
Are they Mars's moons? Hey, Mitch, how are you? You're back home, yeah? How's your trip? Good morning.
Anyway, over. Hey, something wrong? Talk to me, guys. What? You gonna play hard to get because we haven't talked in so long? Enough jokes, all right? Knock it off. Where are you guys? Is there something wrong with the radio? You're saying everything's green? Well then, what the hell's going on here? Why aren't they responding? No, the video feed's online. Look, you can see all 9 of them, 3 at each table.
3 at each table? We are not at tables right now. So who could this be? And who could they be talking to? All 9 of them. So this is either from the other escape game or from this escape game. And maybe we were at tables at some point. But I feel like this is from the first escape game. Though I don't remember us being at tables before either. You're home. Great trip. Took a big fall in the last day, so your neck is pretty sore, but everything else was great. Nice. That's good. Sorry about your neck. That's annoying. What'd you do? Were you hiking and stuff then when you fell?
What? Someone hacked our feed? What do you mean this isn't live?
Skiing. I think I knew that. I forgot. Skiing is hard. I'm so bad at skiing.
An old clip on repeat? Who would do that?
Whoa, wait. So he's watching... He's not watching a live feed of the people at the table. Someone hacked our feed. What do you mean this isn't live? Okay.
What in the hell is happening here? This is Control. I repeat, this is Control. Please come in. I'm asking you to respond.
This is...
Oh, thank God. You really had me worried there. What happened?
6 of us are... dead.
Hang on. This isn't... The last game, more than 6 people survived, I thought. Yeah, because at least Junpei, Akane, Santa, and Seven survived. I forgot Seven's name. At least 4 survived. Those are the 4 that I distinctly remember. Other people might have died. I don't remember. Lotus probably survived. I think Lotus survived. Yeah. Went real hard on your favorite run. Back leg caught wrong. You slid like 40 feet. Then a little girl came up. Are you okay? Super cute. Aw. That's so cute. So nice of her.
What?
Counting myself, there are only 3 left.
How? Why are...
They were killed.
What?
I guess you could say I killed them.
Is this Akane?
No, that's not quite right. Not just them. Not just these 6. All of them. All 6 billion.
Oh. 6 billion people died. Is what I'm reading then. She's the one who spread a virus or something then?
Soon, I will have killed 6 billion people.
Are you there? Respond! Damn it. This is Control. I repeat, this is Control. We have an emergency situation. We have an unconfirmed report of 6 deceased test subjects. Deploy rescue and escort teams to the test site immediately. Shit. What the hell happened in there?
Wow, interesting stuff. Is that it?
Yes.
What on earth was that?
Any ideas? I got only frowns and shaken heads in response. Only one person showed a reaction other than stunned confusion. Tenmyoji. Long after the audio ended, he stared at the screen, deep in thought.
Do you know something, Tenmyoji?
Yeah, I think I know what that was. It's probably a transmission from the Mars mission test site.
Oh yeah, I forgot we're on Mars. I forgot. Because that kind of happened. The Mars mission test site. So, the guy was on Mars, right? No. The girl was supposed to be on Mars. The woman was supposed to be on Mars. How could she have killed 6 billion people from Mars?
Mars? I'm sorry, what? You mean some kind of space travel?
What kind of test site was it?
Did you know that the government is developing spaceships with particle annihilation engines?
I didn't know that. Thanks, Tenmyoji.
These ships would be able to get humans to Mars a lot faster than old chemical rockets. But they don't want to just send a manned Mars mission off half-cocked. That was the idea behind this test. They built a whole complex on this old Air Force base in Nevada.
Oh, wait. This base in Nevada. That's where the first game took place, in that ship. That looked like the, what ship was it? I don't remember what it was called.
The idea was that it would be a simulation of a manned mission to Mars, with a crew of 9 men and women. They'd monitor the whole thing and use that data to plan the real mission.
So we just listened to was a transmission from that project?
Yeah.
Why is something like that here?
Don't know why. We found it in the safe. No explanation. Dollars to donuts, it's got something to do with Zero's plan.
You mean we were meant to hear what was on that card?
Yeah.
It's all very interesting, but how exactly do you know about all this?
Oh, about the simulated Mars mission?
Yes.
I was involved with the project.
Involved?
Now, the intent was to create as accurate a simulation as possible. That meant we'd need to simulate the radio silence we'd experienced during conjunction.
What's a conjunction?
It means two things in space are close to each other. In this case, we're talking about a superior conjunction, where Mars and Earth are on the exact opposite sides of the Sun. So unless we've got some sort of relay, there'll be a period of time where we won't be able to communicate with each other. What we heard on that card was when the simulated conjunction was scheduled to end.
I think I'm lost. I think I need someone to explain this to me like I'm 5. Hang on. It means two things in space are what? Okay, let me start here. That meant we'd need to simulate the radio silence we'd experienced during the conjunction. What's a conjunction? It means two things in space are close to each other. In this case, we're talking about a superior conjunction, where Mars and Earth are on the exact opposite sides of the Sun. So unless we've got some sort of relay, there'll be a period of time where we won't be able to communicate with each other because of the time between it takes to get the information from Mars to Earth, okay? What we heard on that card was when the simulated conjunction was scheduled to end. They're revealing the location of this building. Conjunction junction, what's your function? What we just heard on that card was when the simulated conjunction was scheduled to end. Oh, I see. I think. Maybe.
That's when they died.
No, we don't know that. They could have died long before that conversation. All we know is that's when it was discovered.
So 6 of the test subjects died, right?
Yeah.
Well, do you remember what she said? There was something about how she didn't just kill 6 people. She said 6 billion. What the heck did she mean by that?
Just what the hell happened there?
Tenmyoji did he spell his name wrong? No, they didn't. Okay. For some reason it looked different to me. Tenmyoji frowned and looked down at the floor. We were all silent as he paced slowly back and forth across the room. At last he stopped, raised his head, and spoke.
The truth is that there's a chance a virus escaped from the test site.
Right? Called Radical 6. But she's on Mars, so it can't really affect people on Earth.
A virus? Wait, you don't mean...
Yeah, Radical 6.
What? How can that be?
I'm just telling you what I know, okay? Nobody's sure how Radical 6 got in there in the first place, but one of the subjects might have been infected when they entered. Or the virus itself might have been an intentional part of the simulation.
When they entered, so that means she had it before she left Earth, which makes sense.
The test site deaths became the index case for a pandemic. Anyway, prevailing wisdom says it got out somehow, and once it was out, it spread pretty quick. All across the planet.
You know, this is way too real right now. I don't like it.
And it killed 6 billion people?
Thank God we haven't had 6 billion people die.
No, not directly. Best numbers put only a third or so of those deaths as directly caused by Radical 6.
Pandemic, you say?
The other 4 billion died from the collapse caused by the deaths of that first third. The whole world just fell apart.
So, 2 billion died from Radical 6 directly, then the other 4 billion died from the collapse caused by the deaths of that first third. Would 4 billion people really die from that? 2 billion deaths is a lot, though. Wow. Damn. I have a lot of questions. I don't even know where to start. I don't even know where to start knowing where to start. Well, no. Take that back. Explain that date. Unless I heard this wrong, the day the Radical 6 got out was December 31st, 2028.
Yeah,
But the day I got grabbed by the guy in the gas mask was December 25th, 2028. Wait, so what date is it now? We must be like pretty far in the future if 6 billion people could have potentially died from when we were caught.
Me too. Christmas Day.
I was kidnapped on Christmas too.
Clover and I were taken 3 days earlier, on the 22nd.
Yeah.
Now you see what I'm saying, right? That recording was made close to a week after we were all picked up. What the hell is going on here? That thing is from the future. No, we were just asleep. Something happened. We were frozen or something. Hey, thanks for the work, Inuyasha. Appreciate you being here. Hope you're doing well.
You see...
10 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Oh, shoot.
All players, please enter your votes.
Time travels? Ooh, I don't think so. I don't think so. Unless it is. It is Zero Escape. In the first game. Spoilers for the first game if you didn't play it. In which case, I don't even know why you're here listening to this. But, Junpei kind of talked to Akane when they were during completely different times. So, like, Junpei talked to Akane like 10 years in the future, or 10 years in the past, or from whoever's perspective. But Junpei was in the future, Akane was in the past. Somehow that happened. And I don't really know how, but it did. Technically, we're all time traveling right now. Interesting shower thought or something. I don't know. Morning, Pixel. Hope you're doing well. Hope the Elden Ring was good last night. Hope you didn't have any nightmares with fingers and stuff.
If no vote is recorded before the deadline has passed, any non-voting parties will automatically ally.
We're out of time. We need to go back to the warehouse.
Wait. You haven't answered.
Don't care. I need more than 10 minutes to explain everything.
Yeah, I mean, okay, so usually when we finish the Ambidex, the AB game, that's gonna be finished in 10 minutes here. Usually when we finish, we usually have like almost 2 hours before the next game starts. So we should have plenty of time after this, so it's fine.
Half-assing it is just gonna make you more confused. Now get moving. That's enough!
But...
Shut your damn hole or I'm picking Betray!
Hey, come on now.
Fine. Do what you want, but I need to get back to the AB rooms. I'd like to stay with Quark. He seems to be doing alright.
I'll stay here with him. Fi can do the voting for our pair. I can trust her. Is that alright with you?
Yeah, sure.
Well, if you'd be willing to do that, I'd be much obliged. Thanks, Luna. Take good care of him.
Of course. I'll make sure everything goes fine.
You screamed so loud your compressor muted your mic. Dang. Wait, why'd you scream so loud? Surely it wasn't rage. It must have been... Oh, you were just scared. Oh, you got jump scared. I see what you mean. Yeah, I do remember that. That was great. Great clip. You can post it if you want. Tenmyoji gave her one last nod, then turned and dashed out of the infirmary. Alright, hang on. Let's watch this together, shall we?
NBC warned me about this place. That's a lot of fingers. Yeah, they also warned me. I was NBC warned me about this place.
This is Elden Ring, so yeah, spoiler warning possibly.
They also warned me. I wasn't expecting whatever that was.
Oh shoot! Oh! My bad. Hang on. My bad. Let's restart this.
NBC warned me about this place. That's a
New
lot
streamer.
of fingers. Yeah,
my first time.
They also warned me. I wasn't expecting whatever that was. Bad he's trying to get handsy with? Yeah, it sure is, Pleb. Oh god, they're gonna be everywhere, aren't they? Oh, fuck!
This is that was Pixel in the chat there. Great streamer, great guy, great person, you know. It's awesome. Chumpa, welcome in. Good morning to, well, I don't think it's morning for you at all, but hope you've been well. Hope the WoW has been great. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Well, that's that, I guess. What's what? Okay. Alright, so we're gonna start the AB game. Well, that's I guess. We should probably be going to.
Yes, we'll just have to wait to hear the rest of what he has to say later.
I'd rather just get it all out in the open now, but there's not much we can do.
Let's get going then.
Been hitting some Stardew Valley as of late. Nice, nice. Okay, so actually I have played Stardew Valley, but not enough to really understand what I'm supposed to be doing. And that's like a problem for me. Something that I don't think I enjoy games with no direction, I think I realized. A lot of people will just point at like Animal Crossing, but even Animal Crossing, I know that I need to pay off my house, and then that's like my first objective, and from there, paying off my house is my first objective, and then from there I could learn all the mechanics of the game. In Stardew Valley, they don't give you anything, and I think that was really confusing to me and really hard. So I didn't know how to play the game really. Gotta get used to new time zones again. Yeah, you just got back to wait, you just left or got back to Asia? One of the two. Recently. You also have no idea what you're doing. Alright, fair enough. Fair enough. Maybe I need to give it another shot. Yeah. It's definitely something that I know that you could get really deep into, and I know it's really relaxing. And honestly, it's a game that I would expect to really enjoy once I understood everything. Because I'm a grinder, that's for sure. That's for sure. $5 p.m. somewhere. Nice, nice. Yes, true. Just got back to the UK. Very cool. Yeah, are you back in the UK for permanently? You're gonna go back to Asia? Is there temporarily? Curious to know. I read your reverse culture shock. Your reverse culture shock tweet, which made me realize that you either weren't in Asia or back in Asia. But I figured in Asia, the traffic is like how you described, and then in UK, traffic is actually very streamlined, just like the US, I guess. You'd like to be back out again by the end of the year. Nice. Okay. When did you get back to UK? When did you get back? Have you been like spending time with friends and family then and stuff? Just like been catching up with people? I hope it's been nice. I hope it's been relaxing. We returned to the warehouse to find only Kay. I explained what had happened with Quark and glanced around the room. Hey, where's Dio?
He has gone into his AB room.
I see. Been back for a month, living with your sister nowadays for a bit. Oh, very nice. Hope that's good.
Already?
Indeed.
Then he opened the first AB gate, right?
Of course.
This is bad. I won't be able to talk with him. This is going to limit my choices.
Ah, so Fi and Luna got paired up with Dio, and Dio already went in, so they can't talk to her. Fi can't talk to him is what we're talking about here. So we don't know if Dio's gonna choose Betray or Ally. Effing Dio. It's true, Pixel, it's true.
You've only got one BP left, don't you?
Yeah, we kinda do. This is really awkward. I feel like Fi needs to betray here.
Yeah. Luna's the same.
If Vi chooses Ally and Dio picks Betray,
Phi and Luna will be penalized.
Penalized. And dead.
I don't have a choice. I'll have to pick Betray. The risk with Ally is just too high.
Especially when you have Luna to count for too. Because Luna's also depending on Phi. That's brutal. I think she has to choose Betray here. Because the worst case scenario with Betray is you lose nothing. Hey Alice, don't you have 1 BP too?
That's right. But Kay and I will be playing against Quark.
And he'll just default to Ally. I guess you don't need to worry about getting penalized then, huh?
But what if Alice and Kay choose Betray?
You needn't worry. That will not happen. Even though, as you have told me, Quark is recovering. He is still weak.
Did breakfast, burrito, hot sauce, stream, and vinegar. Yeah, that was exciting. That was fun. Been dealing with the basement repairs after a shower backed up. That's so brutal. How's that, Mitch? Is everything coming along nicely? I got a notification recently, Mitch, that one of my figurines got shipped. I'm excited for it. This is the first one that's actually being shipped to my house since the other one that I have you gave to me. So I'm excited. Oh, I can't wait.
Moreover, he is only a child. To betray an innocent child would be...
Yeah, that would be unthinkable. Even if you ignore his age or condition, it's hardly fair to take advantage of someone who can't vote.
So you'll vote to Ally?
Yes.
Of course.
Well then, shall we go?
Yes.
Kay and Alice nodded to one another and disappeared into the AB room second from the right. Yeah, B, that would be unthinkable. It would be a shame if someone did that. Oh man, just calling me out like that, Pixel. I had to do it for the ending. Had to do it for the completion, okay? Quark was a sacrifice. Actually, we were all sacrifices. Clover's the only one that survived. Walls have been moved, tile and carpet has been picked out. Gotcha. Waiting on electrician and plumber. Gotcha. Has that been hard? It seems like... I don't know how to organize all that stuff, so... I don't know. I'm sure it's been a learning process for you too. Without saying anything, Phi turned and walked into the room that just left of theirs. Alright, that's Phi's. That left only myself, Clover, and Tenmyoji.
Do you remember what you said to me when you chose the blue door? Something about how you'd convince me to choose Ally? Seems like now would be the time to let me know how you're going to convince me.
Tenmyoji, my dog! Don't betray me again! Please, don't just kill me! Don't leave me for dead! Well, it's not that complicated. I promise you that Clover and I will vote Ally. That's it, pretty much.
I see.
Alright, for anyone who doesn't know the chart of, like, so you're up against someone. Me and Clover are both up against Tenmyoji on the left and then at the top. And let me move this for a sec. But, so if we, me and Clover are together, Sigma and Clover are together, so if we choose Betray, the worst outcome is, no change, 0-0. Tenmyoji has to choose Betray if we want 0 points, and then if Tenmyoji chooses Ally, we get 3 points. It's like the prisoner problem, or whatever. And if we both Ally, we get 2 points. Our point totals are next to our names, and if we go below, if we get to 0, we would die. So I'm at 1, Sigma's at 1, I'm at 1, the other two are at 6 points. So theoretically, the best option is to Betray, so that I have no change. At the worst, I have no change. Because if I choose Ally, then Tenmyoji could just kill me off. And Clover and Tenmyoji would be able to get out of the game. You need 9 points to exit the game. Alright. Oh, okay. There we I see. That's not much of convincing.
And you figure I'll believe you because you've only got one PP.
That doesn't make any sense. It would be most logical for me to choose Betray.
Once you've told me that you plan to ally, I won't be able to choose Betray. Since if you're telling the truth...
You'll kill me. The company you're going through hires all the subcontractors, but with COVID it's been a nightmare with waiting for them to come available. Gotcha. Okay. So you're just going through, like... Is it an interior designer that you're going through, and then they... Or, like, some kind of project management company? I don't know how it really works. You'll kill me.
Not a bad plan, but it assumes that I've taken killing you off the table. Seems like a risky bet for you.
I disagree.
Why is that?
Clover's BP is 6. If you ally and we betray, then she'd have gotten enough points to escape. Ah, that's true. Because if Clover escapes... Okay, so only the escape door only opens one time. If you have 9 points, it doesn't necessarily mean you escape. You have to choose to escape. So if you have 9 points, you could choose to stay and wait for other people to have 9 points so that everyone can escape together. However, Tenmyoji has a grandson here, Quark, who does not have 9 points and will not be getting 9 points here. It's impossible. And so if Tenmyoji gets 9 points, that means Clover also gets... wait. If you ally and we betray, then she have enough points. Oh, yeah. Okay. Basically, yeah. Because he doesn't want Clover to escape with 9 points. Because then he and Quark would be left behind. Okay, I see. Mitigation and restoration. Think fire, water, storm damage. Gotcha. Nice. She could run off through the number 9 door as soon as this round is over.
I'd never...
That's easy for you to say. But think about it from my perspective. Sure, you might not, but you also might. If I guess wrong, that's a pretty big loss for me.
Well, what if Clover tries to seduce you to get what she wants?
Huh?
What?
That's just an example. What I'm trying to say is that once you two are in that room, Clover might try and make some sort of bargain with you. I'm asking what you're going to do if that happens.
Well, we only have like 5 minutes probably, so I mean...
Are you sure you'll still choose ally?
Seduce me, huh?
Hey! What are you staring at, you perv?
Classic anime.
There's no way on earth I'd do anything like that! Ugh! As if! In your dreams, creep.
Well, that's that then. Not gonna lie though, I'm a little disappointed. Sigma needs to go to horny jail, dude.
So I can trust you. You're gonna choose ally.
Yeah.
You can trust us.
Promise.
Of course.
We promise.
Alright. I guess I'll vote ally too then.
Do we trust this man?
3 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Well, looks like we don't have much time left. I'm trusting you.
I'm trusting you too. Tenmyoji gave us a curt nod, then turned and strode into the second AB room from the left. Right, well, let's get to it.
Yeah.
Yeah! Alright, so we're gonna ally. And no one's gonna die, right, guys? He doesn't gain much from voting Betray. Kills Smingo and he probably doesn't want to leave without his grandson. It's true. That's a good point, Pixel. And, like, it doesn't even secure his victory, right? It doesn't secure his victory. Because he could lose points, although in order to not lose points, he has to choose Betray the rest of the game. And at that point, if he has to betray his son, then or his grandson, then I don't know. I guess in that point they both choose ally, but I don't know. Okay, we're gonna choose ally here though.
Hey, Sigma, ask you something.
What's up?
Could you pick Betray for me?
No. What?
I mean, I could try and, like, tackle you, but you're so big and strong, you'd probably just throw me on the ground and that'd be it.
Yeah, I could do that, and let's do that. Yeah, well,
So I thought I might as well just ask you really nicely. Oh, I mean, I'd be happy to, pay you back. If you just pick Betray for me, then I'll listen to anything you say.
Anything?
Yeah? Anything.
Alright, this is gonna be a horny ending, dude. I'm not gonna do it, but next ending, we're gonna do it.
So think carefully, okay? If you choose Ally, you're trusting him with your life.
Yeah, if he chooses Betray, it's all over.
Uh-huh. Are you really, really sure you can trust that old fart?
Hey now, that's not very nice.
The only safe choice is to pick Betray.
She's technically right. I mean, that is like the quote-unquote safest option. But if he chooses Ally, and we don't...
Then I'll have 9 BP. But you don't need to worry about that. Even if I do get 9 BP, I won't just go and open the number 9 door all by myself.
So this is actually probably true. She probably won't, because I think she would wait for Alice. I think she would wait for Alice.
I mean, Alice wouldn't have 9 points yet.
Huh. The fact that she brings it up makes me suspicious again. Never mind.
And I can't leave her behind. Please, will you pick Betray?
20 seconds remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
The voting machine was in front of me. I didn't have much time left to think. Would I keep my promise to tend Myoji and pick Ally? Or would I betray him for Clover? And...
If you just pick Betray for me...
Do we really need a flashback?
Anything you say.
Do we really need a flashback for something that happened a minute ago? In the end, there's only one possible answer.
3, 2, 1.
We'll choose Betray next time.
Round 2 of the Ambidex game has been completed. Results will be displayed in the warehouse. Thank you for your participation. Ambidex gates now opening.
Alright, is Clover gonna be upset with me? Probably. That's fine though.
Results from round 2 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed. Please direct your attention to the results screen.
Alright, let's think about what happened before. Let's try and guess what happened before it actually shows. Okay, so let's just us and then Ten Myoji. Ally, I think he picked Ally. Quark picked Ally. So Kay and Alice chose Ally, I think. And then there's Dio, and then Phi and Luna. I think they picked Betray. I think Dio also picked Betray. This is my guess. Okay. Everyone picked Betray. This gets no points, and then everyone else gets 2 points. This is my guess. Okay. Okay, good. Easy. Oh, okay. Thank goodness. Alright. I was right on my guessing, though. Alright, so no one wins yet, which is great.
Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly. Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
So, from here, So from here, in one of our endings, when no one won at this point, everyone died from some kind of Radical 6 virus, probably. We think it's Radical 6. It seems to be Radical 6. Quet, you're awake now. Good morning, Quet, to you. I'm glad you're awake. We're just chilling in bed. I love chilling in bed. That is so comfy.
Looks like you managed to trust me.
Well, it seems like I made the right choice.
Only did what I said I would.
You really helped me out.
I could say
Thanks.
the same thing. No need for thanks.
The corner of his mouth twitched into a grin. I felt myself smile a little in response. Clover, on the other hand, looked less than pleased.
That was a bad choice, Sigma.
She looks pretty pleased to me. I don't know what you guys are talking about. You took a shower and also you have some tea. Very nice. Very comfy. Ooh, I should make a comfy emote. Though that wouldn't be an animated emote, huh? Probably. Like, how would I even make an animated comfy emote?
And after I told you I'd listen to anything you said. Oh well, whatever.
If I made a comfy emote, it would have to be a Eurocamp emote, right? That's just like me. That's a comfy emote, Pixel? That is wild. That's great, though. That is certainly an emote. That's super funny. It looks more like a dance emote. I love it. She sighed heavily, shot me one last annoyed look, and stalked off. What'd she say to me? And after I told you I'd listen to anything you said... Whatever, Clover. Maybe they can be roasting a little marshmallow, a little mallow. That sounds too small. I feel like... Would you even be able to see that, Shane? I don't even know. I could make a separate emote. You know how some emotes are just like 2 emotes long? Or like multiple emotes long? Across the room, Dio and Fi were already confronting one another over their own results.
You tried to kill me and Luna. Can't say I'm surprised.
Don't give me that. You know exactly what I was doing. I knew you weren't stupid enough to pick Ally. You'd defend yourself with Betray, just like I would. Wait, where's Luna?
In the infirmary, looking after Quark.
Is that where Alice went to?
Alice? No, she went into one of the AB rooms with Kay.
Yes, we did indeed enter together. When the doors opened, however, she left, somewhat unsteadily, in the direction of the cyan door.
Uh-oh. Somewhat unsteadily. Everyone, it's happening. It's happening. I don't know, but it's a fair assumption. You have a habit of making emotes that are too small. I'm sure she's fine. Good morning, Kat. How are you? Hope you've been well.
She left the warehouse?
She's about to die. Rather, no. She's about to kill herself.
Indeed.
Without even checking the results?
Correct. There was little reason to check them.
Yeah, it's not like Quark was gonna betray you.
Indeed.
And you two still choose Ally. Man, what a pair of bleeding hearts.
Dio sucks.
If you say so.
Not too bad, still a little sleepy. Gotcha, gotcha. I hope it's been nice though so far, and nice and chill.
Being mocked for my compassion is a small price to pay for retaining my humanity.
Dang, let's go, Kay. Get destroyed, Dio.
Where did Alice run off to?
While we were in the AB room, she mentioned being quite tired. Perhaps she went to one of the cabins to rest.
One of the cabins to rest, Alice did. Okay. She was quite tired in the AB room.
Oh, well, I guess guess that would make sense.
An ominous rumble filled the warehouse.
The Ambidex gates have closed.
I think we're all about to die. I could be wrong though.
Round 3 of the Ambidex game will be the Star Round. Star keys are required to open the gates. There is no set limit on usage of the Star keys. The Ambidex gates can be opened as many times as the players wish to open them.
We can open the gates as many times as we want?
That means the Star Keys can be used to play the AB game any number of times. If I understood that announcement correctly, that is.
Hey, didn't Zero Jr. say something about this?
As soon as the gates close, your colors get all shuffled up automatically. The pair and solo assignments hop around a bit too.
Yeah, he did. Can you guys all show me your bracelets? I want to see what all our colors and groups are this time. Within moments, a series of wrists were extended for me to examine. I don't know who this is. Vi? No. Clover? Long nails. Must be. Oh, well. Guess you can't see that, but. Clover or Vi, I guess. Because they're the only ones here, I think. I'm a solo. No, wait, no. Not necessarily. I don't know who I was. Huh? It looks like all the colors are weird. Clover's a cyan pair, and Fi's a magenta pair, but Tenmyoji's a yellow pair.
The 3 solos are red, green, and blue. K's red, Dio's green, and you're blue.
I am a solo. Okay. And how are we supposed to group up for the chromatic doors? I think they're going to be white this time.
Ah, yes. Dio told me about them.
So why does everyone know their color combinations? Except me in the real life here. All these people are geniuses.
Very interesting.
Yeah, they're white, all of them. I had a good look while I was waiting for Sigma to show up down in the warehouse.
Super smart. Yeah, I mean, they just have knowledge in somewhere that I definitely don't. I'm surprised everyone does. You should have seen them then too, Fi.
Yeah, I did. You're talking about the doors in the Floor B warehouse, right?
Yeah, so, lay it on us. How are the groups going to shake out this time? Fi nodded and began to explain. Oh, since there's 3 people gone, we don't know the combo. We don't know the pairs. Interesting. Sigma has never been in art class. Neither have I. Well, that's not true. In high school, I took some art classes. You know, sometimes I still have dreams of being in an art class, and then, like, you know how you just have like a dream you're in school, and then you forget you have that class, and then you just never go the entire semester, and then you think you fail in the end. I have that dream all the time. Sometimes it's physics too. Like I signed up for a physics class and I never went because I forgot or something, and then by the time it's like finals week or something, I'm like so scared. You've had that dream dislike very much. Yes, it's terrifying. I don't know why. I don't know what it is. I'm gonna sit down. Alright. Yeah, for you it was college too, and it was an English class. Oh, so scary. One of the standing desks. It is one of the standing desks. Yeah. Since I'm working from home now, I figured a good idea. You hate that dream less than the ones where your teeth are falling out. Ooh. That is a... Yeah, that exact dream, but it's college. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Okay, yeah, usually it's college for me, too. I don't know why... Oh. I said I took an art class in high school. And that was true. I took pottery in high school. But the dream I'm talking about usually happens in college. I haven't had a teeth falling out dream in a long time. Art class may not have taught this because this is additive color, but painting is subtractive. Gotcha. A dream that I sometimes have is like you're trying to run and then you just feel super sluggish, like your feet can't move, like your legs can't move. I hate that one too. Or sometimes I like I dream that my brakes don't work in a car. Yeah, that one happens too. Okay. I don't why are dreams like this? Like what's going on in our brains, you know? For us to have like for everyone to have like similar dreams in that way. It's so interesting. Option A, okay. This is the only combination that works out, right? Yellow and me. I'm with Tenmyoji again? Alright. Fi and Dio. Rip. I'm sorry you're with Dio, Fi. That's so unfortunate. Clover and Kay. Okay.
Huh? Wait, you mean there's only one option?
Yeah, there's no other way we can group up to make white.
Maybe only Fi knows color theory, and none of us do, which is fine then.
Alice,
makes
Luna,
more
and
sense.
Quark aren't here to show us their bracelets, so we don't know for sure what their colors are. But it's pretty clear they'll all be pairs, since none of the pairs here have a partner.
So they'll be yellow, magenta, and cyan.
Right.
Alright, what now?
Fi said it each time? Yeah, Fi said it every time so far, all the combinations.
We've got plenty of time until those white doors open.
54 minutes. Alright. Tenmyoji, start explaining, please.
I'm gonna go find Alice.
Of course. I'll come with you then.
Oh, no. Guys, we need to listen to Tenmyoji. Clover gave her a shrug, and the two of them headed out through the cyan door. Dude, is Fi gonna kill Clover? I don't know why, that's a thought that came into my head. But after what happened in the last AB game, it's kind of the thought I want. Goodbye, Clover. I also want Dio to die. Do you really need to say it? Oh, he's gonna go to Quark? I guess it makes sense, but I really want to hear the lore, Tenmyoji. The infirmary, right? You gonna go check on Quark?
Yeah.
He gave me a nod and trotted out through the yellow door. That left only 3 of us, Dio, Kay, and myself. What are you guys gonna do?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna head over to the lounge and have a drink.
Wait, there are drinks there? That's dope. We should go to the lounge.
You wanna tag along, Kay?
Are you making fun of me? I find it rather hard to drink with this mask on.
Oh, right, of course. My bad.
Dio, you're so funny, dude.
Well, I'm out. Later.
With a lazy wave of his hand, Dio slashed off toward the magenta door. It took me a moment to realize Kay was following him.
Hey, what is this? You following me?
Ooh, Kay, you can kill Dio. That would be easy.
No, you must be mistaken. I hope to investigate Floor B further. There are still several rooms I haven't visited.
Okay, you don't have to tell me your life story. See ya.
No one likes this dude. The conversation ended as they reached the door and stepped through it. Alright, so where am I gonna go? Alright, what should I do?
Tonight's that eclipse, remember? What a way to end 2028, huh?
Of course. I need to get the rest of that story out of Tenmyoji. Yep, that's where I thought I wanted to go. The words were scarcely out of my mouth before I set off at a dead run toward the hallway and toward the infirmary. Huh? There's nobody here. The room was completely empty. Wait, where's Quark and Tenmyoji? Oh, everyone's dead. That's right. Never mind. Everyone's gonna die. I edged forward and peeked around the partition. There he was. He's alive! I lied. Is only Alice gonna die? Rip. Tenmyoji. He was standing next to Quark, apparently oblivious to my presence, looking down at something in his hand. A picture? I must have made some small noise because he suddenly looked up, saw me, and hastily shoved the photo back into his pocket. What was that? There's a photo of something, right? Was it yours?
Forget it. It's got nothing to do with you.
Maybe not, Rip. I thought they were all gonna die, because in this time in that other ending, Cat, everyone died. So I thought the same thing would happen here. But all the stuff we had with us when we got grabbed was taken away. Why were you hiding it?
Why should I tell all of you about one measly photo?
Anyway, where's Luna?
I asked her to leave.
Fair enough.
I wanted to be alone with Quark for a bit. So, why are you here?
I want to hear the rest.
The rest of what?
What do you think, Tenmyoji?
What the hell are you talking about?
I'm talking about the simulated man mission onto Mars. We heard that recording about it.
I don't have any idea what you're talking about. I'm getting old. Memory's not what it used to be.
Either he's trolling or he's crazy.
Seem to be forgetting a lot of stuff lately.
Or he's infected. Hey, nice try, pal, but you're not getting away with it this time. Gaslighting. Yeah, it kind of is. It wasn't like 15 minutes ago? It was like 15 minutes ago. Yeah, that's true, Pixel. Yeah, in game time. Yeah. 15 minutes ago in game time. You're right. Because he stopped when there was 10 minutes until the AB game. So it was like 20 minutes ago, but still. You remember something, right? Alright. You remember something, alright. You remember so much you told me it'd take way more than 10 minutes to tell it all.
You really sure you want to know?
Alright, he was gaslighting us, bitch. Oh my gosh, I almost believed him. I got gaslighted.
Maybe I'll tell you, and then you'll regret it. Maybe you'll wish you'd kept your fool mouth shut. Just think about all the hopes you've got for the future, and all the happy memories of your past.
Dang. That bad, huh?
What if what I have to tell you makes everything you've ever believed ring hollow, and the whole world just crumbles around you? You sure you want that?
Hey, come on, you don't need to threaten me.
This isn't a threat. I'm being honest here. Are you really, truly prepared?
Well, of course. That was super uncertain, but that's okay. I never got the chance to say I am. Before I could, Fi exploded into the room, her face a mixture of anxiety and fear.
Good. There you are.
Did something happen?
Alice is...
dead.
Look, just come with me, all right? She's in the number 2 cabin.
The number 2 cabin? Cabin? Okay. Oh, in the crew quarters. Okay. We never really went in there much, but without waiting for a response, Fi spun around and ran back out of the room. Tenmyoji and I exchanged a quick, confused look, then leapt up and took off after her. Yeah, Alice is dead. I'm surprised Tenmyoji left Quark. Oh. Wait, this probably was caused by her own doing, though. Probably. Alice! The first thing I saw when I stepped through the door was a blossom of red on her chest. I felt as if I'd walked straight into a brick wall. I stopped short, my body refusing to move. No, why did this happen? I I forced one shaking foot forward, then the next. My legs began to buckle, and I put a hand against the wall to steady myself as my heart thundered in my chest. Calm down, calm down. This looks pretty bad, but you don't actually know anything yet. Yeah, that's right. Maybe it's not too late. Maybe we can still save her. No, the bracelet's off of her. Then at last I pressed my fingers to her neck, and those hopes were dashed. Dang, the blood looks pretty good, actually. I mean, sounds a little messed up, but the blood looks better than the rest of the game, I gotta say. I know it's not that hard to do blood, but probably not that hard to do blood, but it looks better than everything else. No pulse. Clearly she wasn't breathing either. Her pupils had dilated hideously, making her face seem somehow inhuman. No. No, it's not true. Why? Then I noticed it. All the blood must have distracted me, but now I saw that there's a scalpel buried in her chest. Oh yeah, it's pretty subtle, Sigma. Judging by the position of its handle, she had been stabbed through the heart. I felt a sympathetic twinge of pain in my own chest, and my stomach lurched. Bile and hopelessness rose up in my throat. I stood, hands balled tightly into white-knuckled fists, and took a deep breath. All around the room were the rest of the Nonary Games participants, except, of course, for Quark. I wanted to ask which one of them had killed her. Even if it had been one of them, though, there's no way they'd answer. Lady is impaled through the chest, and we're trapped in a giant escape room with no medical personnel. But maybe we can save her. It's true. You never know. Luna's at least a doctor. All I could do was stare at each one of them in turn, asking myself, is this person a murderer? And then you turn to Dio, and the answer was yes. The looks they traded with one another suggested that I wasn't the only person wondering if they were standing next to a killer. An unsettling silence filled the room. Clover was the first to speak.
Who did this? Say something! Answer me! Please, Clover, calm down. We don't even know if she was killed.
Murdered, you mean?
Then what happened? An accident? You think a scalpel just dropped from the ceiling and stabbed her?
Sounds like it. I mean, I bet that would happen in anime.
Cool it, kid.
You did it, didn't you?
Are you nuts?
Then who did it? Who killed her?
Clover, even if we assume that she was murdered, that doesn't necessarily mean the killer was one of us, does it?
Wait a minute. You went into the AB room with Alice during the last round, didn't you? Something happened in there, didn't it?
Oh, Mitch, come on, man. You can't just say that. Oh, that scene is so good, though, in episode 2, in Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
No, nothing happened.
Don't lie to me! There's no way Alice would just run off like that! She wouldn't leave me! Something happened! If she was going to leave, she'd tell me! She...
Clover's so happy about it. Gosh, I'm so upset. I'm sorry. I should stop making comments about Clover always smiling, but it just really takes it out of me sometimes.
Hey, Clover. Don't you think just assuming Alice was murdered is jumping the gun a little bit?
How can you look at her and say that? Scalpels don't just stab people all by themselves! Oh, I see. I get it now. You're all in on it, aren't you?
Oh no.
It wasn't just one killer. It was 6! No wonder you're so anxious to say this wasn't a murder.
Clover, please, just settle down.
Fine. Show me some proof then. Prove to me in 10 seconds that you didn't murder my friend. or I'm going to kill every last one of you bastards!
Can she do that? I don't think she could do that.
You're all going to die just like she did!
Hey, hold on a minute.
9, 8, 7, Clover, 6, 5, 4,
Clover.
3, 2, 1.
Quick, hide all the axes. That's so funny. Oh, what? To be continued? Wait, have we had any other to be continued yet? Was that our first to be continued? So she has an anger face, but they just don't use it sometimes? Wait, does she, Mitch? Did she use it? Did I miss it? I don't know, man. Like, the Clover face is so messed up. There's a key system then? Yeah, there's gonna be a key system like in the first game. She maybe has the magic Wuju powers cause of the stress. Oh, actually, wait, Pixel, that might be actually true. Oh my gosh, you're right. She might be able to communicate through the morphogenetic fields because of her stress. And yeah, you're right. You're totally right. That's a good point. She was frowning at the end there? Gotcha. Yeah, they should use it more. Like, most of the time. Yo, good son. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well, man. Thanks for being here. Alright, we saved, right? To be continued. Okay, so we haven't had a to be continued yet. That was our first one. Alright, let's go here. And we're gonna betray Tenmyoji. I'm sorry, Tenmyoji. Why is it always Tenmyoji? She was so mad it fixed her character model for once. We hope. We hope it happens more often. Alright, remember Clover tried to convince us? Clover tried to convince us to choose Betray, and if we chose Betray, Clover would do anything we asked. Horny jail ending. Indeed, Pixel. Oh my gosh. I'm so ashamed. No, stop! Okay, sorry. Oh, Tenmyoji's gonna be so pissed!
Results from round 2 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed.
I hope Tenmyoji betrays us, because we deserve it. She listened to anything. Wait, is that what she said? Arrow. Now, that was kind of, maybe that's a spoiler. Because surely they'll bring that up later. Because I'm gonna bring it up later, right? And they'll tell me it later. You're right, though.
Please direct your attention to the results screen.
You chose Betray last time. Yeah. Okay, Betray. I'm sorry, Tenmyoji. Oh, I'm so sorry. It had to be done. Now Clover can escape. She said listen, but she was meant to imply there is some unwholesome intent. Right, true. You hate to see it. You do hate to see it, Cat! Oh my gosh, I feel terrible.
Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly. Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
Awkward.
So, that's how it is, huh? Promises are made to be broken, I see.
Sorry. I just couldn't bring myself to trust you.
I could have chosen Betray and killed you. That was a possibility.
Yeah. After all, you did choose Betray in the last round.
That was a completely different situation. Well, in any event, your idiotic paranoia has given Clover 9 BP. How do you intend to deal with that?
Don't worry. She'd never try and open the...
Really? Then what's that?
Huh?
Look, I believe she's standing in front of the number 9 door right now.
This is how I felt when you played it the first time. I know! Despair! And pain when you... What the hell? No. No way! Later!
Oh, the number 9 door.
She opened it.
Shit!
Sigma's a simp. I don't know, man. Yeah, I guess that did happen, huh? Clover! She just said, okay, thanks, bye. She did. She actually did. She was gonna go out without saying anything. What the hell are you doing?
Sorry. Alice gave me an order, though.
Clover, you have to get out of here and call for help. My BP's down to 1. I'll have to play the AV game at least 3 more times in order to get to 9. If someone beats me to it, then we'll be trapped here forever. That can't happen. I'm giving you an order as your commanding officer. Escape.
What about the promise you made me?
Promise?
You said you'd listen to anything I'd say. I said.
So, I am, aren't I? I can sure hear you well enough. Every little word is reaching my ears, isn't it?
You.
What? Were you thinking of something gross?
No, definitely not. Are you kidding me? I would never think that.
You're a perv.
Hey, come on now.
The number 9 door has been opened. It will remain open for 9 seconds.
Anyway, I did what I promised, so I'll be heading off now.
Clover!
Clover!
Fucking bitch! You're not getting out of here!
Dio leapt toward Clover with a roar, but she danced quickly aside, dodging his punch with ease.
Bye, guys.
With a last carefree grin, she leapt through the number 9 door.
The number 9 door has closed. This ends the nonary game.
Alright, GG's.
Thank you for your participation. As the game is over, all doors other than the number 9 door have been unlocked. Escape is not possible. Please enjoy your stay.
This is 2 endings where Clover left and 1 where we all died. Of 3 we've done. Only 1 where we all died. The other one is still to be continued. Only Alice died in that one, right? So, and then Clover's angry and threatening to kill everyone. But yeah, Clover escaped in the other
She's gone.
Shit.
All we can do now is wait for her to call for help.
Help, huh? Let's hope there's still someone who can.
What's that supposed to mean? Tenmyoji said nothing, just shuffled off through the yellow door and out of the room. A cold silence descended on the rest of us. It was a silence that promised to remain for a very, very long time. Alright, GG's. It wasn't counting the TBC because it won't know what's up. Gotcha, yeah. Oh, yeah. You were right then. I misread what you said. I misread that there were 2 where we all died. But yeah, there's only 1 where we all died and then 2 where Clover escaped. So you're correct. Okay. So what happened here again? So this is the Tenmyoji one, right? Maybe wrong one. What is this? Blue door. Oh, that's just a different door. Okay. Well, let's get all our Tenmyoji stuff out of the way. This one's kind of long, huh? Alright. So we chose blue door last time. Let's choose the non-blue door. Red door, green door. Red door. Oh, I'm betraying Dio 100%. The problem is Dio is definitely also gonna betray. I'll take Dio. That means a red door for us.
Whoa. Betting on the dark horse, huh? It feels kind of weird to say that about myself. Anyway, might as well be polite. Thank you.
Are you okay with that, Clover?
Well, I don't really trust him, but if Alice really wants to go with option B...
Yes, this works fine. Kay, Tenmyoji, and I will take the green door. It's not great, but it's better than Dio. I'm good.
How is Tenmyoji any better than Dio right now? Tenmyoji betrayed, and Dio also betrayed. The only thing that is different is that Tenmyoji didn't betray Alice. I don't know. I don't get it.
Well, I'm willing to do option B.
You hate Dio, son. Everyone hates Dio, good son. Everyone. He just needs to die. It's one letter away from die. Quark should be fine if he's with Luna, okay?
Okay, I'll take good care of him. I promise.
What about Phi and K?
No problems here. I'll take Quark and Luna and we'll do the blue door.
I also approve of option B. I will take the green door, correct?
Yeah, good. Looks like we're all set. Kay nodded and handed Quark gently to Luna. I just want to see if I'm on the right. Not log, sorry. Oh, we haven't even gone to it yet. Okay.
10 seconds remain until chromatic doors close.
If I chose green door, it probably wouldn't even let me. Cause green door, there's no path here for green door. It would probably force, it'd probably force me into one of the other doors because someone wasn't okay with it. Come on, guys, hurry. The door's already closing.
Coming!
I know!
With seconds to spare, we leapt across the threshold.
2, 1, 0. Chromatic doors closing.
What is this? There's 3 different doors.
Which one do we take?
Dunno, but it looks like they're all locked anyway.
So this is a dead end? Great.
Scan your bracelet. No, hold on. What's this thing?
Well, it's got a lever on it.
It's lever! It's penalized. It's lever.
Don't get too attached. It's probably a lever.
Alright. They probably pronounced it like that just so that they could make this terrible joke. What a terrible decision. Are you serious?
Yeah, pretty good, huh? Am I great or what? Huh? Huh?
You left us all for dead, in 2 endings, actually. So no, you're not great.
Sigma, is this chick simple or something?
I wouldn't rule it out. Let's just take it easy with her, okay?
Hey! What kind of a gentleman has a secret conversation in front of a lady? I guess it can't be helped, though. You boys just secrete secrets. Oh man, I'm good.
Sigma, please, let me give her a smack.
I wouldn't do that. What if it only makes her worse?
Well, I think that's enough genius comedy for now. How about we throw that lever?
Oh, yes! She pronounced it correctly. I thought you said we should stay away from it.
Well, you don't really think anything bad's gonna happen if you pull it, do you? Besides, it's not like we can go back.
Fine, I'll do it. Ready? Here we go!
Huh. The center one opened.
Looks like the others are still locked, though.
Through the center one, then. Forward!
Without waiting for a response, Clover marched through the door. Dio and I shared a glance, shook our heads, and followed. Laboratory. Laboratory. Whoa. Alright. What is this place?
Well, it said laboratory on the door, didn't it? I figure that means they're dissecting frogs or building mine rays or something.
Building mine rays. A laboratory, huh?
Do you think they might research stuff like viruses here?
It's time to cook. Yeah.
If they do...
Good idea. We might be able to find some of that Axelavir.
If we do, we can cure Quark.
You really think it'll be that easy?
Well, somebody's a positive thinker.
Shut it. Just saying. This place hasn't exactly been set up for us to succeed so far.
Well, we won't know until we look. So let's get started. Alright, let's go. I love the escape rooms. The escape rooms are so much fun here in this game. Here's the safe, okay. Is this a microscope? I tried looking into the eyepiece, but it's pitch black in there. Well, there's these 4 holes on top of it. Maybe we need to stick something in them? Okay. It's black. There's nothing going on here. Seed, huh? Okay. Okay, be right back. Time to make some tea. Alright. Enjoy it. I like the double solutions of escape rooms. Yeah, it's pretty fun, huh, Inuyasha? I like it a lot. We've gotten every hard mode so far. Did you get all the hard modes too? There's something on this tray. Empty capsule. Looks like a ball. There isn't anything in it. Do you think we're supposed to stick this metal part into something? Empty capsule and seed. So we have different types of seed. Okay. 2 empty capsules. Can we put seed in here? No. Okay. Good. Fair enough. What's this thing? Who knows? Let's choose the seed and put it in here. A strange machine. We don't know what it does, so it's probably best to leave it alone for now. Okay. A binder. Looks like there's 2 pieces of paper in here. Yeah. Let's see here. Hydroponics research 1 and 2. Hydroponics research. You go at least 1 solution. Gotcha. I'm not sure I'd be able to get them all either without your help, Inuyasha. Preparation of hydroponic fluid and seeds. Preparation 1. Prepare the 5 different hydroponic fluids. Dilute with ratio 1 part fluid, 10 parts water. Each fluid has a distinct color. Preparation 2. Prepare the 5 types of plant seeds. 2 long seeds and 3 round seeds. Okay, so where do we put the seeds then? Oh, there's a second file. Research has shown that there is a distinct and repeatable relationship between the fluid used and the type of seed. These relationships can be characterized in the following manner. The long seeds failed to germinate in 3 of the fluids. Round seeds in fluid B, yellow, and fluid D, cyan, failed to germinate. Oh, this is gonna be a hard logic problem. Okay, hang on. None of the marked seeds germinate if put in fluid C. Okay, let's figure out all of our resources before we keep reading that. You've been doing better than you in most of the rooms except the first one, the elevator. Oh yeah, okay. The first elevator was hard. Actually, it's only just the elevator buttons themselves, right? A binder. There's some paper inside. Let me see that. It says steps for dissecting a frog. I've dissected. Actually, there's a worm I think I dissected. Remove the specimen from its preserved ethanol. Dispose of the ethanol by pouring it down the drain in the fume cupboard. The ethanol will be filtered and gathered in the liquid waste tank beneath the cupboard. Begin dissection using provided scalp. Inside the fume. Okay. Alright, cool. We got a bunch of stuff. No. Okay. Nothing else here. The screen is nothing, right? Okay. Ooh. Okay. Alright, so we need to combine something here. Another seed. What is it? What's this thing? That thing on the top looks like some sort of industrial strength lid. If you open it up, it looks like a blender or something. I don't think you'd use it for cooking though. Maybe it's for scientific experimentation? We're in a lab. Yeah, you could probably pulverize just about anything with something this heavy duty. Okay. A binder. There's some paper inside it. It says, DNA extraction instructions. Proceed through the following steps to extract DNA from a plant's roots and seeds. Place plant material in designated blender and activate blender. Once the material has been thoroughly broken down, add in a solution of saline water. The liquid will be filtered and dripped down into a beaker. Once it has done so, pour the ethanol into the beaker. DNA will collect at the bottom of the beaker. Use an empty capsule to collect it. Oh, okay. Got it. So we need... Whoops, I want seed here. Different seed. Okay. Alright, so these are the beakers maybe? Where can we get ethanol? A strange machine, we don't know what it does. A tray, nothing on it anymore. Okay. Alright, so let's look at our items here. We have seed, 3 different types of seed, 2 empty capsules, and that's it. Okay. Like the YouTube videos, will it blend? I've never seen it. Are they good? Are they bad? I don't know. Let's see what this is. You know what? You know that hydroponics research thing we just found? I think it has something about preparing different hydroponic fluids and how they each had a different color. Do you think they were talking about these? Thank you, Clover. Probably. Prepare the 5 different hydroponic fluids. Dilute with ratio 1 part liquid, 10 parts water. Where do we get water? Okay, okay. It's a guy with a powerful blender and puts a lot of random stuff in it, like phones. That sounds stupid. I bet, are they pretty popular though? Sounds like a bad idea. Non-marked seeds failed to germinate in fluid A. Red. What is non-marked seeds? All of our seeds are marked, right? These are about as unmarked as they are, right? A cylinder full of seeds are round. One half is colored and the other isn't. Okay. Alright, I feel like we're still missing something though. So let's keep looking. Yeah. Saline solution. Okay. This is just like, okay, good, good. These look like something you might put specimens in. Maybe, but there's nothing in them right now. Got a frog. Look, it's Lord Hoppington. Don't give it a name. Oh, looks like he's dead. Yeah, he's probably been preserved. I think the liquid inside is ethanol. How do you know? The smell? Really? Yeah, it smells like disinfectant, right? And besides, scientists preserve stuff in ethanol all the time. Cool. Seed. I think there's still a few things here we might be able to use. The devil is in the details, you know? Roots, okay. It's empty containers. Beakers. Looks like they're empty. We probably won't need them then. Okay. I think that's everything. Doesn't seem to be anything else in here. Okay, cool. Okay. Let's go to the plant thing. Oh, let's go to dissecting a frog. Dispose the ethanol by pouring it down the drain in the fume cupboard. What is the fume cupboard? Strange machine. Okay, so that probably isn't the fume cupboard. Okay, what? Can I? Are these nothing? Okay. Oh, there's a box down here. There must be some kind of waste tank. Ah, this is the fume cupboard then. Looks like a thigh tank. Are you for real? Seeds. A cylinder full of seeds. They're round and don't have any markings. Unmarked seed. Okay. It's just for the meme and to sell the blender. Fair enough. Okay. Let's go to the frog. Huh? Why'd they put a speaker here? That's a drain. What is wrong with you? Oh, I see you've got the frog there. Planning to take it out, I assume? You should probably pour the ethanol down the drain first. Thank you, Dio. Okay, I'll just pour the froggy ethanol into the drain. And set the frog over here. Okay. The ethanol will be filled and gathered in the liquid waste tank beneath the cupboard. Tank collects liquid waste. The ethanol I poured down the drain should be in there. It's a little big, but I have a feeling we should take it. Okay. We don't have a scalpel. Oh, this is probably it. Okay. Lion thing. Okay. Let's use a scalpel on this. There's probably something inside the frog then. Sigma, what are you gonna do with the scalpel? I'm gonna dissect it. Are you gonna cut Lord Hoppington open? Well, I don't really have a choice, do I? But poor Lord Hoppington? What are you freaking out about? It's dead. That's not the point. It's still sad. Yeah. It is gonna. Okay, shut up, everyone. Oh, for the love of. This frog is dead. It isn't an ex-frog. This is how you do. This is how you make discoveries. Come on. Fine. I'll do it. Hey, well, I guess that saves me the trouble. Huh, something came out of his stomach. A blue capsule? Blue capsule? Lord Hoppington! Well, why, you left us too soon! Shut up! Okay. Looks like the frog croaked. Nice one, I guess. Okay. So we have a blue capsule. Prepare the 5 different hydroponic fluids. Dilute with ratio 1 part fluid, 10 parts water. 2 long seeds, 3 round seeds. This is gonna be hard. Okay, I need to think about this. Before I start that puzzle, let's try the blender first. How did the capsule get in there in the first place? Oh. He ate it. Lord Hoppington ate it. Plant sample. Okay, time to throw this root in the mixer. Maybe it's the cause of death. But who is the culprit, Inuyasha? Alright, done. What do we need to do next? Is there... Okay. Once the material has been thoroughly broken down, add in a solution of saline water. Okay. Alright, I'll just pour the saline solution in here. There's a funnel above the beaker. Filtered liquid comes out of it. Eventually. Okay, looking good. Okay, any other thing? The liquid will be filtered into... pour the... Once it has done so, pour the ethanol into the beaker. Okay. Alright, next I need to pour the ethanol into the beaker. Then... I guess it should do it. Do you think this gel here has a DNA in it that we're supposed to collect? Probably. So what do we do with it? Does the manual say anything? Oh yeah. I think there's a 4th step in there. Was there a 4th step in there? DNA will collect at the bottom of the beaker. Use an empty capsule. Okay. I'm going to dip the protrusion on this capsule into the stuff in the beaker. Awesome, you got it all. Green capsule. Okay. Interesting. Okay. So now we're done with the beaker. Do we put the capsules in here? Ah, I see. But we need more. Alright. I feel like I have to do this puzzle now. That puzzle seems really confusing though. What is this? I still don't know what this is for. Let's look at our tools here. What do we got still? Just a bunch of seeds, saline solution, liquid lens tank. We probably don't need this yet. I think it's time. Alright. Alright, let's just like... The stuff in these 5 beakers appears to be undiluted hydroponic fluid. Apparently I need to dilute it with water. The stuff in these 5 beakers... Okay, yeah. What is this water? Where's water? Where do I get water? Let's press a button, maybe? Okay. And look at all these pipes. I think they run down the beakers underneath. There are handles where the pipes meet. If you turn the handles right, the liquid goes right. If you turn it left, the liquid goes left. Okay. So maybe if you put it in the middle, half goes to the left, half goes to the right. What is this liquid then? Probably water. Oh, okay. What do the numbers mean? Are they supposed to indicate the amount of water that flows out of each pipe? Oh, interesting. There aren't any units, but it looks like 80 somethings of water comes out of the center pipe. And then each pipe after the split goes 40. Okay. So it's supposed to regulate the flow of water with the handles so that each beaker gets the correct amount. Yeah, okay. How do we get the water to come out in the first place, though? It's probably the lever on the right. Like this. Yeah. I turn the correct levers, hold down on the lever on the right to pour water. Okay. Okay, let's give it a shot. Okay, okay. So, 30 plus 30, 80 plus 20 is 80. 80 plus another 80 is 160. So the math does add up, which makes sense. Okay, so we need 20 in here, then 20 in here to make, or 10 in here to go 30. So there's 10 flowing in here. So we need 40 to go here, 40 to go left, and then 20 to go right. Then this is free. That's so easy. Okay. We poured the water into the beakers and all the lights are green. You did it. Okay. Hey, you remember that hydroponics thing you found? Didn't it say something about pairing 5 types of seeds? You got them all, right? Yeah, I have 2 types of long seeds and 3 types of round seeds. Maybe you should put them in the beakers. You just grab one of those seeds containers. You should be able to put them into one of the beakers. Alright, let's, whoops. Alright, let's read up. The long seeds failed to germinate in 3 of the fluids. Okay, okay. Alright, hang on. Let's, whoops, whoopsies. Okay. Where's Memo here? Alright, let's trash this. So we have red, yellow, green, teal, blue. And then for our... No. And for our seeds, we have half circle, half circle, half circle. Oh, you know what? Actually, it would make a lot more sense if I just did this. Okay. Long. Okay, long striped and long solid. Long boy. And long solid. Then we have two other round ones. So now we have round striped and round solid. Okay. So now, whoops. Alright, the long seeds fail to germinate in 3 of the fluids, okay. Round seeds in fluid B, yellow, and fluid D failed to germinate. X, 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 and cyan, teal. We'll change this to C. Okay. None of the marked seeds germinated if put in fluid C. What does marked mean? Don't have any markings. So, okay, the marks are just solids. Okay, marks are just solids. Unmarked are just solids, rather. So, non-marked seeds fail to germinate in fluid A, red or fluid yellow. Non-marked seeds did not germinate in red or yellow. Okay. When the striped seeds are put into fluid D and fluid E, only one of them failed to germinate. This is a bunch of science, you like it. Yeah, this is fun. So this one works. No, hang on. That would have been devastating. Okay. So striped, when the striped seeds are put into fluid D, cyan, and fluid E, blue, only one of them failed to germinate. So it seems like that just works like that. The long seeds failed to germinate in 3 of the fluids. Round seeds in fluid B and cyan failed. Okay. So are these all the possibilities that are okay then? Let's just try anything out here. Okay. Okay. So let's start off with the half moon seeds. We'll put them in red just because. Okay. The beakers contain a liquid culture. Each seed requires a particular kind of culture. Place each seed in the appropriate beaker. Press the A button to grab a seed, then place it on top of another seed to switch them. Okay. I'm not sure what's going on, but here it goes. Okay. Oh, okay, this is nice. This will be easier. Okay, let's check memo. Striped is gonna go in cyan. Striped long is gonna go in cyan. I'm just gonna use my mouse for this. Okay, and then long solid is gonna go in yellow. Solid round is gonna go in green. Actually, this might be fine. Ooh, dang. Alright, almost. Let me... Wait, what? Now I need to read again. How did I miss this? Because it should have been this. This is what it should have been. I normally... Okay. Let's... I just want to see what I did wrong. Okay. Non-marked seeds fail to germinate in fluid A or fluid yellow. Ah, okay. Yeah, I put this in yellow. Okay. I didn't X this out. Okay. I only marked red. Okay. Alright, makes sense. There we go. You did it, Sigma! You've shown your seeds! Don't say that. Huh? Why not? Just don't. Quiet, you two. Look at this. Oh, a red capsule. Nice, nice. Okay. There's a red capsule sitting in here. Okay. Pokeball! It is! Look at that. Okay, let's put it in here. Sigma, come here. What's wrong? I can see something in here. What do you mean something? Just look. It's easier than explaining. Okay. Oh boy, what is this? What the heck is this? Probably a simplified version of a DNA sequence. A is adenine. How do you know this? G is guanine. C is cytosine. Cytosine, probably. T is thymine. I think we can manipulate it. Yeah. It looks like the puzzle has to do with pairing these bases. Bases? Yeah, DNA is made out of 4 bases. Adenine, guanine, cytosine, thymine. However, you can only bind A and T or G and C. Alright, let me... Okay. A and T and G and C. At GC. At GameCube. Anything else just won't work. These are called complementary base pairings. You should know a lot about this stuff. I guess so. Anyway, you should be able to solve this puzzle now. I don't know why he just knows, you know? Doesn't everyone know the DNA? Oh yeah, of course. Well, I mean, obviously. The seeds liquid puzzle is very brute forceable. Yeah, it is. That's true. Especially since it tells you, Inuyasha, which ones you got right. If it didn't tell you which ones you got right, it'd be a lot harder. Yeah, 5 with no repeats there. Yeah. 25 max options? Sounds about right. Yeah. If it didn't tell you which ones are wrong, it'd be way harder. Give it a shot. Reposition each row so that each A is connected to a T and each G is connected to a C. Press the A button to grab a row, then move it with the left stick until the letters match up. What? Oh, I see. Okay. Until G is connected to C's, and A is connected to T's. Wait, why? What? Okay. I don't... Wait, why? Oh, all the greens are connected? No. What? How do I... This is so weird. Okay. Oh, this is gonna be hard, actually. Can A be attached to A? Oh, this is weird. called permutations. Right. Wait, what am I doing? Am I switching them? Can you switch top to bottom? Like up and down too? What is this doing? I can't even tell. Wow, why did this work? How are these all connected? Oh, it's not connecting between these two. It's only connecting... It is only connecting in the same... Okay. I thought I was connecting between middle and bottom and then top to middle, rather than the ones in the same group. Okay, I'm dumb. Okay, so these are all connected. No. So can I move this with... I can't move this without all those moving. Okay. Oh, that's the puzzle. Duh, I'm an idiot. I understand. Okay, no, we got this. You ever worked with an Arduino? Not for a very long time. Ha! Did it! Good job, Sigma. That was awesome. You want a treat? I'm not hungry. You're turkey. What in the hell? That's screwing up. We don't have time for that. Now get over here and look at this. Huh. There's something on it. Alright, moon, moon, moon. Okay. Alright, so we'll get that one, but I still wanted to get the hard mode password. Oh, it is Accelerate. Nice. Okay, what we've got here. First is a map. It says floor B. The one I found in the infirmary said floor A. So the one from the lounge. That would make floor A the top floor, right? I mean, we rode the elevator down to get here. Yeah, I guess so. Alright, let's keep looking. There's a lot of stuff in here. These are... Nice, the key cards. Looks like they gave us two, just like with the sun cards. I'm a solo, so I'll hang on to onto one. Cool? Sure, fine. Next up, we've got a notebook. You're just gonna ignore the Accelavir? Eventually we'll see it. Anything interesting? I can't read any of this. Are these even letters? What the heck is this? Isn't it a journal? It's got dates and stuff. Maybe, but I can't read any of this. What language is it? Who knows? Maybe it's Brazilian? Yeah, that's Portuguese, you idiot. They speak Portuguese in Brazil. Come on, Clover. Anyway, what else have we got here? Looks like two more things. Is that medicine? What's it say on the label? A... Okay. Come on, Sigma. You know how... Just sound it out yourself. Accelavir? Axlever? Wait, didn't Luna say something about, Accelavir? You're right. This is it. This is Accelavir. It's a cure for Radical 6. Whoa, hold on. Let me see that. Later. We need to get out of here as quick as possible. Yeah, we need to get this stuff to Quark. First, we gotta get out of this room. Yeah, but that's easy. You got it, right? Alright. Yeah, let's go. No. Let's not. Alright, let's see what puzzles are still available. Cause this is usually how you determine whether the beakers. I don't need to mess with them anymore. Okay. I think you can leave these alone. Okay. Is it just this then? Oh, it's this. It's this. A strange machine, we don't know what it does, so let's probably best leave it alone for now. I don't trust that at all. And we have an extra empty capsule. Okay. The protrusion can be used to retrieve DNA gel. Okay. What is in there? Axe lever, indeed. Clover, did I hear something about axe? True, Clover, true. I'm assuming I can't combine any of these with the seed, which is totally fine. With the empty capsule. Okay. With the key? Okay. Okay. So we're missing something here. Strange machine, we don't know what it does. Does this equip every item? I don't want to just leave this here. What does it say? Something replicator. IG replicator? Instagram replicator. It's a spam bot. Yeah. Don't think there's anything useful in here. Nothing. Can't scroll down. Wait, can we blend anything else? Are you going to use the seeds in the mixer? Yeah, you think I shouldn't? No, I just mean, don't you think you should put all of them in? Oh! Interesting, why not? Alright, well, there we go. I'm glad that they lock you out of the puzzles that you don't need. Best bet's how you got the red capsule? Yeah. Alright, done. Oh, we already did. We did all of them. Okay, cool. Alright, let's, now we put in the saline solution. Alright, pour in the saline solution. Okay. Got some urine in here. Ethanol. Alright, next you pour the ethanol in. Then... Nice. I guess I should do it. Alright. Awesome, you got it all. Okay. There we go. I was also wondering why there's 4 here. Look! The screen changed. What's going on? You put in the yellow capsule, right? I think it reacted like that. Why? Don't know. But I was just thinking. Thinking what? Well, the thing we just put in had plant DNA in it, right? Maybe that caused this. Anyway, let's go have a look. That's all you had to do? You didn't have to solve an extra real puzzle? You also keep only the items you need? Yeah, true. True! Good point, Inuyasha. Moon, sun, bottom moon. Okay. Oh, it's different now. Shapes are in different places. Okay. That hard mode was really easy. It like wasn't even a real puzzle, right? It opened. Awesome, the suspense was killing me. Alright. A little disappointed in that one. The lock for the door. Right now it says lock. You guys ready? Alright, let's do it. Let's get it over with. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. The entire puzzle was click the blender again. Yeah, it really was.
Hey, hold on a minute.
And then Clover tells you what to do with the blender.
There's something... Nah, I guess there's a couple of things I want to double check. Well, one of them's not really significant, I guess.
Huh?
First off, this machine.
The Instagram replicator.
We didn't even end up using this thing, did we? I was
Not
just
yet.
wondering what it was.
Well, I'm not sure how I'm supposed to answer that. Because remember, in the infirmary, we didn't use the screen until we had the memory card. So something we have later we'll probably use. We'll probably use this later. You're just glad we didn't have to blend the frog? Fair enough, Inuyasha. Look at the side here. There's a name on it or something. IG Replicator.
Replicator makes it sound like it makes copies of stuff.
Wow. You're so smart, Clover. So it's like a copy machine.
Yeah, probably copies IG, whatever that is.
Any ideas?
Who knows? Ice cream by the gallon?
That'd be sick. Of course. This machine must be here so you can just make all the ice cream we want. Are you nuts? You're one idiotic girl, you know that? In other words, an IG. Ah, destroyed. Actually good.
Oh, good one.
Clover is mostest smartest. True.
Hey, this isn't the time for stupid jokes. There's a helpless child back there in the infirmary who needs our help.
You're the one who wanted to stay back and look at things a second time, Dio. Are you kidding me? Dio, here's how you sequence the DNA. Clover, replicator means copy. 500 IQ. I love it. He was right, of course. I hung my head in shame.
At any rate, as long as we don't know what IG means, we can't do anything with this machine, right?
That's right.
Makes sense. On to the second issue. Sigma, you found a journal and some sort of vial in the safe, right?
Yeah. We don't... Actually, can we... can we take a look at that? Researcher's journal, maybe? Oh, we can't examine it or anything. Alright. Fair enough. Yeah.
The vial. Could you show it to me again? I didn't really
Why?
get a good look at it before. You guys were in there so close I could barely see it.
I don't trust him at all. He's gonna is he gonna try and take it from me? And try and use it as a bargaining chip?
Was it really Excelavir?
Yeah, definitely. As I spoke, I pulled the vial out of my pocket. See, it's written right there on the label. Excelavir.
You really are an idiot. Although I guess in this case the G in IG stands for guy.
What? I don't... The words were barely out of my mouth when he moved. I told you! I'm not... Dang it! Before I could blink, the vial disappeared from my hand. Hey, what gives?
What are you doing?
Dio slipped the vial quickly into his coat.
Oh, don't worry. I'll keep it safe.
There's probably spoilers on what IG means in the secret files. Okay, I won't look. The literal worst. Dio is the literal worst. Are you kidding me? I knew that was gonna happen too. I told you. I knew it.
I'll even give it back to you later.
No, not later. Give it back now.
I don't think so. If you want it back, you're gonna have to listen to my request.
Oh, he's gonna make us use ally. And then he's gonna betray us. No? Because he's at 6 points right now.
Request?
Yeah, that's what I said. If you want this back, in the next AB game...
Dio's outfit is better than he is? It's true. It's true. He's always living up to the... It's true. He's actually just like the worst. I don't know.
You have to choose ally.
Ally? Wait, is that why you took the medicine to blackmail me? Is that what blackmailing means?
That's horrible! You're using Quark's life as leverage!
Well, I've got some really good reasons to do so.
Do you?
I'll be happy to give it back if you just do what I say.
I didn't realize until they started to hurt that I'd curled my hands into fists. If Dio would only give me an opening.
I wouldn't try and take it back by force if I were you. You make any sudden moves and I'll smash it.
He patted his pocket gently.
Oh, and one more thing. Don't tell those other idiots that you found some Excelavir in here. I hear one word about it, and the next thing you hear will be little bits of glass shattering on the floor.
Damn.
That's not fair.
This game isn't about compassion. It's not about being clever. It's about one thing. How well you can manipulate people to your advantage. How unfair you can be. So, what are you gonna do? Ready to promise me you'll pick Ally?
Fine,
Sigma!
I promise.
Oh, I knew you'd say it eventually. I'm glad you understand how this works.
We knew it was gonna happen. Gosh, I knew this was gonna happen.
But don't think about trying anything funny. Break your promise and, well, you know what happens.
I feel like we can just like kill him. if he shatters it, we can just like K will destroy this dude.
See you chumps later. I'm really looking forward to the next round.
Nothing of value would be lost except, you know, the Accelavir and Quark's life. That is something of value, but, you know. With one last self-satisfied chuckle, Dio strutted out of the room.
Are you really going to do what he says?
Yeah.
Sigma, you've only got one BP right now. If we choose Ally and he chooses Betray...
I know. I'll drop to -1, and that means I'll get penalized.
But that means...
Look, it's not like I want to, alright? If we don't do as he says, then he'll destroy the medicine. If he does that, then Quark will...
So you're going to die to save his life? That's... Why would you do that?
In all honesty, I was terrified. My choice was far from a foregone conclusion. Well, we should get back to the upper floor. Everybody else is probably finished already. I bet they're waiting for us. I didn't wait for Clover's response. I do want to see the next room, though. Oh, okay, never mind. There is no next room. We're just going back. So we literally never win next round. Or Clover probably never wins next round either. Because Dio's 100% retrained. Unnecessary walking sequence. Indeed, Inuyasha. I wonder if by the end how long we would have spent just like viewing the walking sequences. At least like 10 minutes probably.
An ambidex gate has been opened.
Maybe like 7 minutes, I don't know.
45 minutes remain until ambidex game polling closes.
Sorry, I went ahead and cracked it open a bit early.
Dio. In one of his hands was a moon key. He twirled it around like a veteran gambler, grinned and slid it back into his pocket.
You don't mind, right? I figured you and Clover would get up here right away. Besides, I thought it'd be best to get this done soon before you lose your nerve. I don't know about you, I'm really looking forward to the next round.
I glanced around the warehouse. Alice and Kay were back. As was Phi. And of course Clover. Where are Tenmyoji and the rest of them?
They're in the infirmary.
We carried Quark to one of the beds. Tenmyoji and Luna are looking after him.
How's he doing?
I see.
Well, it's hard to say. He seems to be sleeping soundly, but beyond that, there's really no way to know.
No change then, huh?
Right.
So what was your room, Sigma?
A laboratory.
Is that so?
Did it look like the kind of place where they'd be researching viruses and DNA and those kinds of things?
Yeah, it did.
Was there any of that Accelavir?
Don't Tell those other idiots that you found some Excelivir in here. I hear one word about it, and the next thing you hear will be little bits of glass shattering on the floor.
My eyes flicked to Dio for a moment. No. Nothing. Beside me, Clover bit her lip.
I see.
So how'd it go with you? Find anything interesting? Vi only shook her head. With a unison of movement that almost looked choreographed, Alice and Kay shrugged.
Where does that leave us? We still got about 40 minutes left until voting ends.
What are you gonna do?
I'm a little curious about that lab you found. I thought I might go take a peek at it.
Not a bad idea, Alice. Before we get further on this, let's clear this out. And let's do this real quick. Us, Dio, whoops. Us, Dio, Betray. No, we better choose ally for Quark, huh? Oh, then we die? Well, we're gonna choose both, but okay. It doesn't actually matter. Because we're gonna hit both, and then Kay and Alice were together, is that right? And then Phi? Is this how the pairings worked out? I don't actually know. But the first option is what you really choose in the end. It's true. Okay, I choose. Oh man. Oh gosh. What would I do? Assume we die on an ally, we may as well pick it, it'll be a quick finish. You know what? That's a good point, Pixel. Alright, I think this is how the pairings worked out. I could be wrong though. Then we have Tenmyoji and Luna together, or Tenmyoji as a solo? Tenmyoji is a solo, I think. And this will be ally, and Tenmyoji would definitely not betray Quark. I think this will be allies. So I think Dio is the only one. I think we're the only ones that are gonna die here. Okay.
I'll show you the way then.
That would be wonderful.
I think I'll go have a look at the room Alice, Kay, and Tenmyoji found. Never know. Maybe you missed something. Perhaps there's some Excelivir hidden somewhere in there.
Alright, look in the room. Alice, Kay, and Tenmyoji. Oh, Alice, Kay, and Tenmyoji were together. Okay, hang on. Right? That's how it works? That's what it means? I still think this is gonna happen the same way. I don't think Tenmyoji would betray these guys. Okay. Yeah, let's do that. Ugh, what a bastard.
Then I shall take you there.
What about you two? Where are you going?
Well, I think I'll start by heading over to the infirmary to see how Quark's doing.
Then I will too.
Glad that's settled.
Alright, so this doesn't make any sense at this point because Dio would definitely want to stick with us, right? Dio needs to stick with me and Clover to make sure that we don't tell anyone about Excelivir. She nodded to Clover and they disappeared through the magenta door. Dio and Kay followed a few footsteps behind. Okay then. Guess we should be going to.
Hold on. Show me that journal first. Dio told me about it. He wouldn't tell me anything about the lab except that you found a journal with, his words, some sort of bullshit language. He said you had it, so I was hoping I could take a look.
Yeah. What's that? I dug the journal out of my pocket and handed it to Phi. She began to flip through the pages, her eyes quickly scanning each one.
This is Latin.
Latin? You mean you can read it?
With time and a dictionary.
So in other words, no.
Pardon me for not being able to translate a dead language on the fly. This looks like some kind of research log. It's not gonna be some sort of, I took the dog for a walk today.
Are you sure?
It was nice kind of stuff. I can understand a little of it. Mostly conjunctions and things like that.
Conjunction, junction. What's your function? I actually don't know how the song goes. I just remember the words.
But most of these words I've never even seen before.
Took the Kobe for a walk. Indeed. I started to leaf through the book again as she spoke. Then suddenly she stopped.
Wait. I can read this one. Page 216. This isn't research notes. It looks like a personal entry.
What's it say?
Don't rush me. This is gonna take a minute.
Why is Fi a genius?
Interesting. Alright, I think I got it. It looks like they're talking about Radical 6.
What? Why are they talking about that? Are you kidding me?
Not sure. Let me read it to you. Keep in mind I'm paraphrasing.
When the body is infected with Radical 6, the processing speed of the brain is reduced. If we assume the brain currently operates on a one-to-one basis with regards to time, Radical reduces this to 1 to the square root of 1 over 6, which is really, really small. Or approximately 1 to 0. Okay, why? Oh, that's why it's called Radical 6. I see. I understand. 1 to 0.408. This means that for each second that passes outside, the patient feels that only 0.408 seconds have passed inside. Therefore, when 1 second has passed inside, approximately 2.45 seconds or square root of 6 seconds have passed outside. Makes sense. In other words, when 10 seconds pass in the real world, the patient infected with Radical 6 would feel as if only 4 seconds had passed. This is why the virus has been termed Radical 6. Radical is another term for what is also known as the root operation, the function inverse to the taking of a power. In a less mathematical sense, it could also be used to refer to something that is extreme or severe. Those infected by Radical 6 eventually develop a powerful urge to commit suicide. The exact cause of this is unclear, and although there is as of yet no direct link between suicidal urges and the reduction in mental processing speed, many believe that they are not unrelated. Those infected with Radical 6 perceive the world to be moving at a fever pitch, as if it were a video cassette being fast-forwarded. For instance, although the patient believes that only 10 seconds have passed, in fact 24.5 seconds have passed. Yes, I understand. Given this increased speed of input, maintaining the ability to observe and reason would become a Herculean task. One theory holds that the disparity in time perception causes the brain to be flooded with massive... Alright, this is probably the greatest paraphrasing I've ever seen from Fi, by the way. This is a paraphrasing. One theory holds that the disparity in time perception causes the brain to be flooded with massive amounts of information. Unable to keep up, it begins to fail. Whatever the cause, the infected invariably attempt to take their own lives, which is arguably the most terrifying aspect of the virus. Research suggests that a targeted antiviral could kill or at least disable Radical 6, but we have been unable to develop one. It seems our best hope now is to harvest antibodies from someone with a natural immunity to the virus. Thus far, however, we have been unable to locate a suitable subject, so I have continued my efforts to discover an alternative means of treatment. Given my current rate of progress, I predict that I will have a workable treatment within a decade or two. Wow. It is my fervent hope that humanity will be able to survive that long. The bodies of those dead from suicide are piled up along the roads leading into and out of town. Man, this is like The Happening. The entire area reeks with the stench of decay, and the sky is filled with the constant buzzing of flies. At times, their swarms are so thick that when one passes, it feels as if a cloud has gone over the sun. Every day I see more crows, and rats are everywhere, feeding on the dead. Ironically, the only healthy-looking creatures are the stray cats, who have grown fat on a plentiful rodent diet. The few humans who survived the outbreak have been locked away by the government in underground shelters. I don't know how many were saved, but I fear only a handful. Their survival is the only hope that remains for the human race. Oh Lord, please, let their future be a bright one. What a paraphrasing. Whoa, that's a lot of information. Now we know that what the virus does to you, though. If you get infected, your brain slows down by the root of 1/6. That's what, about 40%?
That isn't the important part. Those infected by Radical 6 eventually develop a powerful urge to commit suicide.
Yeah, you're right. That would explain why Quark was, well, trying to kill himself.
There are two other things in here that worry me. First, the part about how they haven't managed to develop a treatment for it yet. What do you make of that?
I make that this is way in the past. That the journal is from way in the past. What am I supposed to make of it? Maybe they just haven't found one when this journal was written? I mean, from what we know, there's a drug called Accelavir that cures it.
Exactly. But in the journal it says it might take 20 years to make something like that.
Hold on a second. I'm getting confused. When was this thing even written?
December 29th. No year.
No year. Probably 2028 was when it was written. And then, right now, it might be like 2050 or something. Well, there's no way it was written this year.
Yeah, probably not. Anyway, moving on.
So were we some of the people that survived then? Some of the people that didn't get it.
The second concern I have is about the underground shelters it mentions.
And this is one of them. Potentially.
The newspaper article said something about quarantining people too. After we read it, we all thought the same thing. What if this was one of those quarantine facilities? But this journal seems to suggest the opposite. The few humans who survived the outbreak have been locked away by the government in underground shelters.
You're trying to say that this place might be one of those underground shelters, not a quarantine facility. Which would mean we're all supposed to be uninfected. We would have been thrown in here to keep us safe.
Yeah. I mean, there's no way to say for sure at this point, but it seems possible.
Everyone seems to be dying. A lot of us seem to be dying from Radical 6, so it could be... There's no really way to tell for sure what its purpose is. We just know that Zero brought us here. Because Zero could have brought us here no matter what, regardless of what its intended function is for. But Quark's been infected, right?
And maybe the virus got in somehow.
That would be bad.
Just think about it for a minute. If this is one of those shelters, a lot of things start to make sense. Maybe we've been here for a long time. Like, maybe they put us to sleep somehow. Made us sleep for years, maybe even decades. While we were sleeping, the pandemic that the newspaper article talked about happened. And whoever had this journal made this entry.
This does seem in line with what I'm thinking. With the frozen, with the treatment center's pods. And then once the antiviral treatment was finished, they woke us up?
Right. It's all just speculation, but...
Yeah, okay. No, that doesn't make sense. I mean, it seems like a pretty plausible scenario, but we were all captured before the pandemic started, right?
Yeah.
And how would they have put us to sleep for that long? How would they have known to do that? But most importantly, why the hell are we playing the Nonary game if the point of this place is to save us? Throwing a bunch of people into a game that might kill them is a pretty weird way to protect them from a pandemic.
Yeah, you're right.
See?
We don't have enough information to make any real conclusions. I think we should see if we can find anything else.
Vi had barely finished speaking before she took off for the magenta door. Hey, weren't you coming to the infirmary with me? The magenta door was to the lounge?
Changed my mind. You can tell me about Quark later.
And with that, she was gone. You should have told her that we found Excelivir by now, by the way. Dio is definitely gone. We should just tell her. Man. I let out a long, tired sigh and started off toward the infirmary. How's he doing?
He seems to be stable, as far as I can tell.
Still sleeping.
I see. Mind if I have a look?
Please, go ahead.
I made my way around the partition to the side of Quark's bed. The journal and the thing Phi and I had talked about would definitely need to be addressed, but for the moment the AB game was what I needed to concentrate on. Lives were at stake, mine and Quark's. Those infected with Radical 6 eventually develop a powerful urge to commit suicide. If the journal was telling the truth, then as soon as the aesthetic wore off, Quark would go insane again. What if we weren't able to restrain him a second time? What if he managed to kill himself before we got to him? Or perhaps he'd just get out of the infirmary and go hide somewhere. On the other hand, it wasn't like we could keep I actually don't know the how to say this. Anestheticizing him forever or something. I don't know. I think I had an extra syllable in there. There's only one way to say Quark, and that was with Excelivir. English, not like this. True. Unfortunately, Dio had stolen it. If we wanted to get it back, Clover and I would have to vote ally. But if I did, there's an excellent chance I would end up dead. The question was then, what to do? Sacrifice myself to save Quark? Or keep quiet about the danger he was in to save myself? It was so faint, I almost didn't hear it.
Grandpa.
He shifted a little, then fell silent again. It was enough, though. What on earth had I been thinking? How could I even consider letting a child die in my place? Suddenly, my cheeks felt hot with embarrassment and disgust. That I had considered letting Quark die, even for a minute, was pathetic. There was only one choice. There had only ever been one choice. No way was I going to leave Quark to die. My hands tightened into fists as I looked down at him. Any uncertainty I'd felt before was gone. I knew what I had to do. You gotta respect it. You gotta respect it.
10 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes. All players, please enter your votes. If no vote is recorded before the deadline has passed, any non-voting parties will automatically ally.
Looks like it's almost time. You two should head back.
What about you?
Not going. I'm worried about Quark.
But you're a solo. If you don't vote...
I'll automatically ally. I know.
And who? He's with Kay and Alice? Okay.
I heard the voice on the intercom just like you.
I knew what I had to do. I had to pick all the routes. It's true, Inuyasha. I'm gonna have to betray at some point. What are you gonna do if Kay and Alice vote betray?
Nothing, I suppose. Just means I lost that round.
He doesn't die. He has 6 points, so he at least never dies this round.
I'd just be voting ally anyway. You know who my opponents are, right? Alice only has 1 BP left. If I pick betray and they chose ally, I'd kill her. I'm not so desperate to escape that I'm gonna kill someone for it. And even if I was, I can't leave Quark behind. You see? Doesn't matter if I go into the AB room or not. My vote's the same either way.
Tenmyoji's mind was made up. Trying to persuade him to leave would have been pointless. Alright. Take care of Quark.
Of course. You worry about yourself.
Let's go.
Okay.
Luna and I headed out of the infirmary, leaving Tenmyoji and Quark behind. When we got to the warehouse, we found everyone else waiting for us. Well, not quite everyone. One other person was missing. Hey, where's Dio?
Take a look at the doors.
They're all closed. When we came in here before, the one on the far right was open.
And that would mean...
And he went in, I guess. Dude, now's your chance to tell them that that Dio has Accelavir, and Dio won't destroy the Accelavir until the results come up, which means all of us will be in a group, and then Kay can restrain him. Kay can restrain him before then, literally in the soundproof room. This is... I cannot understand. This is so easy. Because Dio won't do anything until he sees the results. Or shouldn't do anything until he sees the results.
Exactly.
That bastard. He'd probably been worried I might try and take the Accelavir from him by force, so he'd hidden himself in the AB room. Come on! What a coward. I'd made up my mind to choose Ally no matter what, but... part of me had still considered trying to jump Dio if he dropped his guard. Now I'd made sure I wouldn't get the chance to try. I don't understand.
Where's Tenmyoji?
Oh,
Luna explained Tenmyoji's choice.
I see. Well, I guess that means I don't have to worry about him picking Betray.
Right. What will you guys be choosing then?
Ally, of course.
Because my BP is 6, I assume.
Yes. As long as Tenmyoji votes Ally, I can't choose Betray. If I do, Kay's BP will go up to 9.
But what if he forces you?
True.
Ha ha ha.
Ha ha ha. Ha ha. Nervous laughter. Ha ha. I would never do that. That's what Kay's thinking.
You needn't worry. I would never do something so crass.
Really?
Of course.
Then you don't need to go in there.
Excuse me?
Alice can vote by herself.
Dang.
Then we don't have anything to worry about, right?
Well, I apologize, but I'm afraid I can't agree to that.
Why not?
I just can't. Shall we go, Alice?
Hey, hold on a minute there.
Kay continued briskly toward the AV room as if he simply hadn't heard Phi. Alice scrambled to follow him, perhaps concerned that he would lock her out. Guys, tell him about Dio now! What are you doing? Only seconds later, they disappeared into the third room from the left.
I hope Alice is going to be okay.
Well, there's nothing we can do now. If Kay told the truth, she'll be fine.
5 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Time's almost up. Come on, Luna.
Right.
Is it Phi and Luna together? Or is it Luna and Quark against Phi? Maybe it doesn't matter. I'm going to assume everyone's going to pick Ally in that group because Quark is out of commission. Alright, Clover. Time for us to go.
Oh, okay. Right behind you.
I sighed to myself and headed toward the leftmost AB room. I think this is a terrible plot hole in this game. Like, what I've been talking about with him, he could literally just tell everyone right now during this time. I think that's bad. That makes me mad. But either way, someone dies. Not necessarily. Oh, no. Because if we betray and then Dio betrays, well, and then someone, probably K, because K seems to be the strongest. K restrains Dio when he comes out before he sees the results. We can get the Accelavir. We can inject Quark, and then there's no point difference between us and Dio, and Quark is still saved. Right? No one dies. We make it to the next round. Betting on the bottle not breaking. It's in his jacket.
What are you gonna do?
It's in his pocket. That's where he put it. And he's not gonna take it out of the pocket. Oh, probably. If he comes out of the room carrying it, then it might make more sense. But basically, if K needs to restrain him before he takes it out of his pocket. That's the idea. I don't really have a choice, do I? There's only one thing I can do. I'm going to choose Ally.
You can't! You'll die!
Well, you never know. This is actually terrible. Choosing Ally is also bad because Dio just gets to leave then, right? That's also quite bad. Just because Dio told us to Ally doesn't necessarily mean he's going to pick Betray.
Do you really think a jerk like that is going to choose Ally if he doesn't have to? No. No way. He's got 6 BP right now. If he picks Betray, then he'll have 9 points.
Well, what about you?
Huh?
You got 6 BP too, right? If Gio chose Ally, and we chose Betray, then you'd have 9 BP.
What? No, that's not... I didn't even realize that until you brought it up.
Right. Okay, Clover. Good one.
I'm just trying to tell you that Dio is going to pick Betray. That's who he is.
I'm trying to tell you that I've made up my mind. That's who I am. The only choice is Ally. It's the only choice we have to get that medicine back.
That's why Dio called you an IG. What makes you think he's going to give us the Accelavir, even if you do what he says?
Maybe he won't, but I can guarantee you that he'll destroy it if I pick Betray. That's who he is.
Fine. If you aren't gonna listen to me, then I guess I don't have a choice.
Clover has a Neostigmine injection gun. What does Neostigmine do again?
I'll be pushing that button.
Huh? Before I realized what was going on, Clover ducked past me and ran towards the voting machine. Do I not get a choice? No! Stop! I snatched her by the arm and hauled backward with all my strength.
Ow!
It helps against tubercularine. Oh, that's right. The muscle relaxant. That's right, that's right. Alright, that is not useful right now. Actually, let's... helps... That's an E. A really good E. Against... A. Muscle... Relaxant. Relaxant. Alright. Hopefully I won't forget now. Sorry. Guess that was a little too hard, huh?
Hey! What do you think you're doing? You can't just throw a girl around like that.
Actually, I can. Sorry, Clover. Not really that sorry, though. Well, you're the one who tried to trick me.
But you're gonna die! Dio's going to kill you! You can't do this! I don't want you to die.
Is that really the reason, Clover? I'm pretty sure you actually don't care.
10 seconds remain.
Thanks. It means a lot to hear you say that, Clover. I gave her my best reassuring nod and turned to face the polling machine.
3, 2, 1.
Every single time, we literally use all the time. You trust Dio more than Clover? That's because Dio's not subtle about it, right? Clover's like, oh, she like pretends she's on your side all the time. Dio's just like, I'm kind of an a-hole. You gotta accept it. And that's fine. Dio might actually be better than Clover.
Round 2 of the Ambidex game has been completed.
Like Jack Sparrow said, you can trust a pirate to betray you. It's true.
Results will be displayed in the warehouse.
Exactly, he's at least straight up.
Thank you for your participation.
I'd rather like not have to
Ambidex
question
gates
someone's character, you know?
now opening.
Clover and I stepped out of the AV room. For several long moments, we stared at one another. Words weren't necessary. Everything she would have tried to tell me, I could already see in her eyes. Let's go. I turned and headed towards the results screen.
Sigma.
I heard her whisper behind me, her voice barely louder than a whisper. The choice was already made. I stood up straight and kept walking. I still feel like this wasn't necessary to happen, but... Whoa! Alright, I guess that was always possible, though. Tenmyoji accepted that he might lose the round. Oh, but Kay is not... Kay and Dio have 9. Holy crap. Kay did force Alice to choose... Kay did force Alice! Oh, no! Alice! Wait, is Alice even okay? Oh, wow. That's kind of spicy.
Results from round 2 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed.
They're already displayed. You're a little late.
Please check your bracelet to see your up.
Well.
What?
Sigma's BP is...
Negative.
Suddenly, all eyes were on me. Wait. The muscle relaxant is the one that kills you, right? Yeah. And then the other one just puts you to sleep. Will Clover save me? You think Clover will save me or no? With the neostigmine? We'll see. Suddenly, all eyes were on me. I felt their weight, but stood my ground. It was the result I had expected. I took a deep breath and closed my eyes. I didn't have to wait long. There was a sharp, quick pain in my wrist, barely even noticeable. I couldn't feel anything flowing into my veins, but I knew it was there. First would be the anesthetic Soporil. You're not sure Clover has a gun at this point. Why? Oh! Because we have a different ending. Oh, dang it. I just spoiled that. This doesn't end here. My bad. I didn't mean to do that, but... Alright, because there's only on this side, right? Right. That happened. Just, clear that. Wasn't in the treatment room. It must have been. That makes the most sense. But that still means that someone, still means someone has the neostigmine, right? First would be the anesthetic Soporil. I blinked and my vision started to blur. When I tried to think, it felt like my mind had been stuffed with cotton. My legs began to wobble, then gave out entirely as I crumpled to the floor.
Sigma! Sigma! Hang on! Hey! Sigma! Get up!
Sigma!
Kay, shut up, dude. Kay, you know what, Kay? You're not on our side. Get out of here. In theory, someone has the gun, right? No one went to the treatment room this route. Otherwise, Quark would be in a pod. Is that true, though? Because Quark was only in the pod because Quark went to the treatment room last time. I'm gonna check the flowchart again. Someone went through the green room. pretty sure, cause remember this option was blue door, red door, or green door. If this is the green door, then this is the treatment center. When you open the chromatic door, you get 3 doors, of which only 1 opens. That's true. I see what you're saying. So you're saying that they got a different door. They didn't get the treatment center, but they went through the green door, but they didn't get to the treatment center. I see. Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. That makes sense.
Oh no. Oh no, oh no, oh no.
You're right. Yep, that makes sense. I see. Trying to open my eyelids was like trying to lift sheets of lead. My eyes had lost the ability to focus, but I could make out a blur that had to be Dio in front of the number 9 door. Damn it. You'll keep your promise. God damn it. I groaned and with a Herculean effort lifted my head, and then my sluggish body off the floor. Every step was a battle, and whenever I shifted my weight, every muscle threatened to give out again. But somehow I forced myself ahead, a single thought burning in my mind. I would reach Dio. Then, at last, the smudge of color faded into a recognizable person. I threw out my hand in front of him. Give it back. Give me the medicine.
Give it back? Don't act like it's yours. Aren't we supposed to share everything we find here?
I don't care. Just hand me the medicine.
What are you talking about?
We found the Excelivir in the laboratory.
And Dio stole it.
What?
You mean he has it? Right now?
Yeah. So?
I kept my promise. Now you. I wasn't a fool. I knew the kind of person Dio was. There was a chance he wouldn't give us back the Excelivir. If he didn't, then I'd die with my hands around his throat. I gathered as much of my mind as I could and got ready to attack.
Fine.
Not quite what I was expecting.
Here.
With a shrug, he pulled the vial out of his pocket and tossed it toward me. There's no way I could catch it in my state. Impressive. I'm not gonna say it's like, a flawed logic or anything. It was just impressive, and I would have expected to miss. I caught and pulled the tiny glass bottle to my chest, worried I might drop it. The label said, unmistakably, Excelivir. It was the real thing. Clover, take it. I held it out toward her.
Right, of course.
She quickly tucked it into her pocket. Good. Now at least Quark will be alright. With that, the last of my strength left me, and I dropped to my knees.
Sigma, are you okay?
No, Phi, I'm not okay. I'm dying.
Sigma!
I'm not dying yet. I'm just falling asleep.
Sigma!
I guess this is it.
First is the Soparil, which put you to sleep.
Do I look okay? Right.
Well, Purine is injected, numbing your respiratory muscles. I guess you could say it'll really take your breath away.
9 minutes. Once the Soparil was injected, I had 9 minutes until the muscle relaxant followed. Oh, you should just go to sleep then, dude. About 4 minutes had already passed, which left me with 5, give or take a little. In 5 minutes, I would be dead. What can I do in 5 minutes? How could I save myself? Heh. I gave a raspy, quiet laugh. Even with death staring me in the face, I seemed to be determined to struggle right up until the very end. Okay, Sigma. You can do this. Clinging desperately to what little consciousness I had left, I racked my brain for any possible solutions. How could I save myself? How? There had to be something. Every problem, no matter how difficult, has a solution. I mean, this does have a treatment, or like, a way to cure it, but we might not have it at the moment. There's always another option. Hopelessness is a state of mind. I just had to think. Think. If there was a way out, I'd find it. I wasn't ready to give up on life yet. There had to be an answer. Oh, brutal! Okay. That's a good place to end it, I think. GG's. Wow. Okay, so lock number 2. Is there proof it wasn't a murder? Lock number 2. Alright, so next time, oh, we got a betray Dio, which is interesting. But it looks like that ending happens pretty fast. And then we gotta go all the way back and choose a different colored door. That's exciting. Okay. And then we won't even be dealing with Tenmyoji in the beginning anymore. Looks like spoiling wasn't too bad. Looks like it's a to be continued anyway. Yeah, true. True. Alright, GG's. GG's. That was great stuff. Oh, spicy. Alright, so next time we're going to betray Dio. And then we're just gonna go back and maybe go to the which path is longer? They're both about the same, but left is, well, actually we won't even know which is left and which is right. We don't know which color will be which path, so it's tomorrow maybe or a definitely no. It's a good question. It's always a maybe. Always a maybe. I think tomorrow's a likely, actually. GG Cat, GG, thank you, thank you. Question, what happened to Alice? Oh, were you lurking during that time? We're showering. In this one, Alice got Alice probably died from Radical 6, I'm guessing, but there's a scalpel in her chest. Oh, what do you think happened in the room with Kay? Oh, that's what you mean. Oh, shoot. Darn it. Can I? What did happen to Alice? What did happen to Alice? I think... Did she talk during that? Did she talk during the segment at all? I need to go watch the VOD. You don't think she talked? Ooh. I think Kay knocked her out. And everyone was so... That's a good point, Inuyasha. I think Kay must have knocked her out. I don't want to make this decision right now. Or I don't want to do this right now. Okay.
What are you gonna do?
Okay. I think Kay knocked Alice out, and then everyone like didn't even realize. Because I had -1 BP. But the interesting thing is... No, that can't be right. That can't be right, right? Because there's time in between the gates open and then the results show. People would have noticed that Alice was alone. Or Kay was alone. And maybe Clover wouldn't have. Because she's too focused on me having -1. But someone else would have. I really think that someone would have noticed that Alice was not there. We'll probably figure out in the other route since Kay will be the only one with 9 BP. That's a good point, Inuyasha. That's a good point. Alright, let's save that for next time. Save that for tomorrow, probably. Thanks for being here, everyone. Man, this game is so spicy. I'm having a great time with it. I really am. It's just so much fun. Just so much fun. I don't think we're gonna be raiding, but yeah. Thanks for being here. Have a great rest of your day. Have a great rest of your Saturday. If I don't see you tomorrow, have a great rest of your weekend. And yeah, see you later. Thanks. Bye.